up, y'all? Welcome back to the Top Flight Podcast. You know what it is. You know what we're here to do. Back in studio today. Beautiful Austin, Texas. I'm with the boys. We got B. We got Bali. Shout out to my G Primo over there controlling the ones and twos. We're here in the studio, boys, obviously after a tough loss against an in-state rival. It's a derby game. It's a clásico. It was a Copa Tejas match, you know. But Bali, starting off with you, mate. Nice jersey. I like it. How are you doing?
Man, I don't even know how to feel, bro, honestly. You know, I've been, it was a very, very tough night last night, honestly. I think it got to the point where, like, you're just like, I'm done. I'm just done. I'm over it.
You know how I drop, like, a bit of a song every now and then on some episodes, right?
I'm excited for
this episode, I don't want to sing, but I'm going to just say I got an ice box where my heart used to be. I got an ice box. No, I'm not even gonna get into it. But I have an ice box where my heart used to be.
Yeah, man.
Straight up.
Yeah, I don't think right now is the time for that, Hernan. You know, respectfully.
You know,
all right. Because you're about to really piss me off.
I don't want to do that. B, what's up, mate? How are you doing, bro? Bali obviously is in a mood. I know all of us are in a mood, but what's yours?
Well, I mean, overall, this weekend was a good weekend for me personally. You know, happy birthday to my boy Danny. It was his birthday this weekend.
Danny Bands.
The watch party last night, which we'll talk about, was also great. You know, it's Sunday here with y'all. You know, actually there was like a little storm coming in.
Yeah.
It went from like 106, and then it was just windy and dark clouds. So
it's scary, bro. It's scary because that's the perfect storm for tornado, if I'm not mistaken. The hot air and the cold air. Yeah.
But I mean, it was weird to be outside and it feeling good. I was like, man, it's been a minute since we've enjoyed this kind of weather. But
facts.
Yeah, man, happy to be here with y'all, bro.
Appreciate it, mate. Primo, nice kicks. I like those. Very nice colorway. What are they called?
I don't even know, bro.
Oh, damn.
Blue Dunks.
Blue Dunks. How are you doing, mate?
I'm doing all right. We had a good time yesterday at the watch party. Really good vibes out there. But the result was
terrible.
Devastating.
Yeah. I agree, mate. Do I have water? Can you pass me? Is this mine?
Yeah, that's yours.
Yeah, okay, it's mine right here. But yep. I guess
that's mine.
Okay, Primo, can you pass me that water bottle that's up there? Appreciate it, bro. Now, real quick before we get into the episode, boys, I guess we can recap the Walnut Creek event that we had yesterday. Shout out to the pub for letting us host our watch party. We got some pictures here that Primo is bringing up. Shout out to Nev, football critic, who came from Colombia just for the watch party.
From Venezuela or Colombia?
From Colombia. He's Venezuelan. He's living in Colombia, and he's here in Austin. He got his work visa, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was great to finally meet him, bro.
Yeah. It's cool to put a face on the voice.
When I told him, I was like, hearing you talk in the Twitter Spaces, it was not how I pictured you would look in person.
There's it right there, right in the middle.
That's not how I thought you would look in person, bro, at all. But it was good to meet him.
It was cool seeing everybody. Dini was there, Tony was there, Carlos was there, Danny Bands, Noah Luis. We had a few families there that went to go, check out the game. Unfortunately, it didn't go how we wanted, but the atmosphere was actually really cool. I had lots of fun. The giveaway was super hyped up. I think everybody was really excited to win the prizes that we had. We had a Dani Pereira signed poster. We gave away a C4 fanny pack that you can take to the stadium because it's clear. C4 and AustinFC fanny pack. And the AustinFC No Comply jersey right here. Shout out to my G4. He won the AustinFC No Comply collaboration jersey that we gave away. It was a bunch of fun, Bali. Anything you want to add, mate?
I mean, it was a great experience. You know, seeing the fans. You know, meeting a lot of people. It was very, very fun, bro. Regardless of the result, you know, we were happy and we had a great time with family and friends.
Sliding through these pictures right now since we're like
just bringing back the memories.
Going through them. Y'all remember when y'all first saw the movie The Hangover?
Yeah.
Hey, whenever you stayed all the way to the end,
yeah,
the like different slideshow of those pictures, that's what it made me think
didn't post
right
those.
Yeah, I was gone.
There were some that.
There
were some of those that I didn't post.
There was definitely an after party to this watch party. For sure.
Definitely was.
There definitely was.
Some
a lot of stuff.
Some dog action too.
And some dog action. Some beast stuff went on. But hey, we're here. Top Flight Pod. Shout out to the writers of the Russian TV website. Shout out to my G Scott, football critic, who we just mentioned, and also my G JC. But just shout out to everybody that made that event possible. So thank you, everybody. Now, boys, getting into the episode now, talking about football. We're here to talk about AustinFC versus FC Dallas. Hey, guys, let's take a quick break to talk to you about our newest sponsor, Packley. We are thrilled to introduce our esteemed sponsor, Pacli, the creator of artisan super snacks that combine flavor, nutrition, and joy. Pacli, which means joy in the language of the Aztecs, brings the essence of joy to every bite. These snacks are handmade using the best organic ingredients available. Pacli starts with a mix of puffed ancient grains, essential amino acids, fiber, and vitamins, dried fruits, and a delicious range of chocolates, creating a unique eating experience that delights your taste buds.
To share the joy of Pacli with all of you, we have an exclusive offer. When you visit their website at paclifoods.com and use discount code WAATV at checkout, you'll receive a fantastic 10% off discount on your entire purchase. We want to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to all of our listeners. Each purchase you make from Pacli not only brings you delicious snacks, but also supports our show. We are immensely grateful for your support.
Thank you once again for supporting our show. More information in the description below. Now, let's get back to the show.
It's going to be a bit of, I'm going to hopefully call it a short episode because we do have a game coming up against Seattle, so there's going to be much more to talk about then in a very short space of time. So getting into it right off the bat, Austin FC loses in the dying moments of the game. What were y'all's overall thoughts of the match? I'll start off with you, B.
Yeah, we lost it in the last 15 seconds of the game.
Maybe less. Maybe
Probably
less. Maybe less.
The goal went in. There was like 3 seconds left of the game. So to lose it in that fashion after hosting a party with all the boys, being there, definitely just a big old stab or just a punch in the face.
A gut punch.
A big old gut punch. Not only that, because we hit the crossbar literally a minute or two before that. Yeah. So we could have won it at the death as well. So, bad taste. But overall, bro, if I'm being honest, this game was kind of boring, bro. It was kind of boring. The whole first half was just The second half, towards the end, it picked up a little bit. Stuber had a good save.
Yeah.
But overall, I think the game was just bland. And we could have won it at the very end, but then Dallas scores. And we lose Copa Tejas.
We haven't lost it yet. There's still one more chance, but I'm going to tell you what that is here when we get into that segment. Gone. It's not gone yet.
So
it's not gone yet.
Who cares? Who cares?
But look, check it out. At the 0-0 mark, I mean, I was thinking after Danny got the red card, which we'll talk about it, but I was like, bro, just a vibe, a 0-0, trying to hold on towards the end.
Yeah, you were being very critical of that.
I was like, this wouldn't feel like a celebratory event in my opinion. Like just
celebrating in the parking lot would be
celebrating. Okay,
it'd be awk.
Celebrating a 0-0 to Dallas, going down a man after a horrendous result at St. Louis, celebrating a Copa Tejas in the parking lot of Dallas. To me, I was just like, man, it's just not the vibe.
No,
had we won the game, completely changes, but we obviously lost it. So.
Now, Bali, I want to get your take after I read this quote, your take on the overall thoughts of the match. This is Josh Wolf. He goes on to say, it's frustrating. I think the guys deserve much more out of that. If a team deserved 3 points, it was us. I think we had pretty good control of this game in the first half, even in the second half, even down a guy. We didn't give up a whole lot. That's what this game is, man. It's euphoric and heart-wrenching at the same time. So I'm sure there's some moments last year where we snatched victory in some difficult moments. The guys deserved more. I'm gutted for them and the fans, obviously. They have traveled in great numbers, as always, here in Dallas. So Josh Wolf kind of hinting at the fact that his team deserved the 3 points. We did hit the crossbar moments before Nkosi Tafari scored the FC Dallas game-winning goal. But what are your overall thoughts real quick?
We deserve nothing. Plain and simple, we deserve nothing. That's it. We deserve nothing. I'm tired, man. I mean, can somebody? I'm tired of Josh Wolf and his excuses, man. And last night, let's be real, man. There's no fight. The players aren't motivated. Like B said, it was boring.
Yeah.
I wanted to fall asleep. Literally.
At the watch party.
At the watch party, and I was already gone. So I was tired already.
I feel you.
It's not good enough, and it's kind of sad how many times I come here and I say not good enough, week in, week out.
I'm gonna make a montage.
Repetitive, very repetitive.
I'm gonna make a compilation video.
When is it going to be enough? When are we going to step up and say, you know what, it's done? We need change. Well, we want to lose 5 more games on the road. We want to lose against Seattle.
No.
We want to not make playoffs? Is that what we want?
No.
Man, it's sad. Very, very sad, bro. You know what's sad about it? Dallas, we went out with our best squad. Our D players were playing. Our D players were playing out there.
Ring even made the lineup.
Even Ring.
Not only did he make the lineup, but he played midfield warrior.
Yes.
People were asking.
And we had a good team. Dallas wasn't even... Ferreira wasn't even playing.
Yeah.
Their guy, the guy that they look for, the guy that's firing for them,
now
didn't even play.
Now, what do you tell the people that have been telling me like, oh, well, Dallas needs us to go down to 10 men. The 2 times that Dallas has beat us, we have had 10 men. Remember, Rodney Redes got his double yellow when Ferreira put up his jersey to the supporter section at Q2. Fast forward to last night, we go down to 10 men, and Dallas win it again 1-0. I mean, is there some stock in that? Like, is there something to look into that? I mean, Dallas can't beat us on the field fair and square.
Hernan, they're a better team than us, bro. Just simple. They're a better team than us. Stop making excuses. You come up with these excuses week in, week out. Stop with that. Stop with these excuses.
Call it excuses. I call them fair points.
Stop with these excuses, Hernan. For real, man. Right, you know we're not good enough. They're a better team than us. They are.
That's your opinion.
They are a better team than us.
Your opinion. That's your opinion.
We could have gone out there. We could have got a point out there. But why? Why did we lose that game? Because our defense is pathetic.
Obviously, the red card changed the game.
The red card changed the game.
The red card changed the game, and we could have won it with 10 men. Hit the crossbar.
We could have won it with 10 men, of course. Now, Matt Hedges kind of hints on that. He goes on to say in the press conference, which he did speak to the media at the end, which was just 2 journalists again. Shout out to Phil West and Bob Balu. Balu, I hope I'm saying that right. They were the only 2. Jorge Iturralde was not there, but I'm pretty sure he was probably in the mixed zone with the players because they do it really weird. They don't let them do both. Yeah, so weird. Journalists have to decide if they're going to talk to the coach and whatever player goes to the press conference or if they're going to go to the mixed zone and they can talk to all the other players. So that's why we saw Richie, Laura. They had footage of Ethan Finley, Rigoni, Memo Rodriguez. Because they're in that mixed zone, and Phil West was not there. He was talking to the coach. So I guess
did a Matt Hedges come back with the team? Did he get on the bus?
He was he did.
He should have stayed in Dallas.
He was wearing Austin.
He should have stayed in Dallas. He should have stayed in Dallas.
He was wearing something similar to what I have on.
Of course, he went back with the team.
We're gonna talk about him real quick. The quote that he had was, "I think the vast majority of the game we were playing well, and we had chances to win, and they took their chance at the end." He even says, "Fuck, man, it's tough. I feel like we could have gotten out of there with a draw for sure. We should have." So Matt Hedges saying it like, hey, we should have got out there with a draw. Now, before we get into some individual player stuff, I want to talk about the trophy that was at stake last night. Copa Tejas thoughts. Is it a trophy the fans should want, or is it a Mickey Mouse Cup? Now, judging by the sarcastic laughter that the boys just let out, they might think that it's a Mickey Mouse Cup. This is a quote from Wolf. He kind of hints at it. He says, "Our fans are incredible, and we would have loved to have gotten the tie and been able to claim Copa Tejas. I think we can hope now possibly for a tie for the other 2 teams in the last game, and that would also clinch it for us." So there's one scenario left where AustinFC does clinch the Copa Tejas, and that's if Houston and Dallas tie their match. If that happens, we go back-to-back with the Copa Tejas.
No way. So if Dallas and Houston play each other.
Yes.
If it ends in a tie, Austin are champions?
Yes.
Of the Copa Tejas?
Of the Copa Tejas. So
interesting.
So that's the scenario. It would be back-to-back for AustinFC, right? Back-to-back, right? Houston is in the U.S. Open Cup final. Neff brought that up. He was like, well, we're waiting for them to tie. Houston is in the U.S. Open Cup final. That should be a wake-up call for the team. Yeah. Good take,
levels,
right?
Levels.
Now, it is, I think, a quote-unquote fan-made trophy. It's I don't know if it's
a supporters trophy.
It's a supporters trophy. I don't know if it's recognized by the MLS, but Andrew Weeb
it's not recognized by the MLS.
But Andrew Weeb on the MLS recap show on MLS 360, they talk about the Copa Tejas. And Phoenix, he came on the space last night. Phoenix lives in Portland. They have something up there called the Cascadia Cup, right, Primo? I think the Cascadia Cup. And that's been around for way longer than Copa Tejas. But, I mean, they do a big deal around it. And my whole thing on Copa Tejas, before I get y'all's take on that, is we don't know what this is going to look like 10 years down the line. 15 years down the line. Are we not shooting for the long run? What if 10 years down the line we got 5 Copa Tejas and we're flexing hard? Yeah, we got Copa Tejas. You know, I mean, you don't know where this journey ends. You know, we're obviously at the birth of a cup that's played between our in-state rivals. And B, you had to take add San Antonio in it and make it a real group.
Yeah.
Right? So I want to get y'all's thoughts, and maybe if y'all could compare it to a trophy in Europe, because there was a lot of conversation last night at the
Community Shield,
at the watch party where they were comparing it to a Community Shield. So what are your thoughts on the Copa as whole?
I mean, I like the idea, right? A trophy for all Texas teams. I like that idea. Banger idea, in my opinion. I think it's dope. I think that if we somehow San Antonio were to ever get an MLS team, I think it would help the trophy, because then we have like a legit group. There's 4 teams, and it's a supporters trophy. You know, supporters like, you know, people that are in Los Verdes and La Murga. You know, people that are in the Houston Dynamo, Surge, or whatever they call them, and the Dallas los ¿cómo se llaman? That's not olvidan. I forget.
The Matador.
Matador.
So, you know, between this type of supporters, it's like for them it means a lot more, because they're out there, they're cheering, they're doing the, you know, trumpets and the bombos and stuff. So I get that it means a lot to them, but to the casual fans, to the fans that aren't really involved in that kind of stuff, to them they could easily say Mickey Mouse trophy, whatever. I don't give a damn, you know. So there's 2 sides to this, but to me, I like it, but I just can't accept. Okay, let's say that we go on.
I think some fans are just too proud.
That is true, but like
some fans are just too proud. Like Neff is trying to lecture me on Copa Tejas, and he has a picture with the UEFA Champions League trophy. It's like, bro, like not everybody's gonna win the damn Champions League, bro. Like, but some fans have to just realize the situation that we're in and the trophies that AustinFC can win.
Last year was dope, right? When we won it. Why? You know why? Because we were killing it in the league, bro. Yes. If you're telling me that we don't get a result against Seattle, we don't get a result against Newcastle, we fall under the playoff spots, but somehow Houston and Dallas tie, we're gonna celebrate that, bro. It's not gonna be the vibe. It's not gonna be the vibe. Now, if we're sitting out of playoffs and somehow we win this trophy, I don't think it's.
Of course. Now, the reason why Austin FC would celebrate a tie, this is the official 2023 standings right now. Austin FC has 6 points. Houston Dynamo and FC Dallas, they have 4 points. So if they were to tie, they go up to 5 points, whoever, you know, both of those teams, and we would top them by 1 point. So that would make Austin FC win the Copa Tejas. Now, Bali.
Look, Primo has some stuff pulled up, like the Florida Derby,
Brimstone Cup, California Clásico. Cascadia is the one that we just mentioned right now. El Tráfico, Atlantic the Florida Cup. Derby.
Look, there's 13-4.
That's what I'm saying. So we don't know where Copa Tejas can end up. Now, I get everybody talking about, you know, I actually talked to Moose yesterday. Shout out to my G Moose. Made it out there. And also my G, Daddy Yankee is what they call him. Jonathan Flores, I think is his last name.
The Lamar Hunt Pioneer Cup is between Columbus Crew and Dallas. Come on, like, come on, bro. Like, what?
Then I was telling them, yo, Copa Tejas is not an important trophy, you know. I was saying, but it's something to win. They're like, no, it's not worth it, whatever. And it's like, I get it. It's not on your number 1 priority list, but it's there to win it.
To me, bro. To me personally, I don't really care about it.
Bali, your take on Copa Tejas?
I need to watch what I say, because if I say something, you know, I might upset a lot of people. But I could care less about this cup. Respectfully, man.
You have to care, bro.
Care less about it. I want to win a big boy cup. You know, I want to win the Leagues Cup. You know, I want to maybe win the Champions League.
Okay.
You know, I want to win the MLS Cup, the U.S. Open. And that's what I want to win. You know, not just a trophy. You know, yes, it's a special. I mean, last year we did celebrate it.
Because we were killing it in the league. We were killing it in the league.
We were killing on the league. We were killing. Yeah, we did.
We made an edit. It was one of the most liked posts of 2022.
It was nice. It was beautiful. But then we woke up. And now we saw that it doesn't matter. That cup doesn't matter.
To some.
Look, check it out. Put it this way. Look, Houston playing the Leagues Cup final against Miami.
U.S. Open Cup.
I mean, I'm sorry. The U.S. Open Cup final. And honestly, Houston's eliminated, right? I don't know.
What do you mean? No. They play Dallas.
If they tie, Austin.
It's okay. So Houston needs to beat Dallas. Dallas needs to beat Houston. If they tie, we win it.
Well, then we put this to the question. Like, if you were Houston, would you try to go and get this Copa Tejas, or are you gonna try to beat Miami in the U.S. Open Cup final, bro?
I think every team wants to win Copa Tejas.
No,
that's my take. I think every team wants to win Copa
Houston
Tejas.
Gotta go all out for that.
You know what? Houston they're preparing themselves. You know what? To face Messi.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
That's the truth. They could care less about tying.
We're giving this Copa Tejas
against Dallas. You know, they might want to win because they want to stay in playoffs and maybe make playoffs, but they don't care about that cup.
Yeah.
I think it deserves more respect than what y'all are giving it, man. 10 years down the line, I'm gonna remember
Maybe.
this episode.
Maybe.
In 10 years, I'm gonna
I
come
doubt
back
it, brother.
and make a TBT post.
Maybe.
Look, the
You know
idea
what?
is dope. The idea is
yeah,
dope.
I mean, it's
The
good
idea is
dope, you know.
dope.
But you say
Copa
10 years.
Tejas is dope.
10 years, 10 years from now, I wanna see at least maybe four, maybe 2 or 3, 4 cups.
Of course,
and I
100%.
want to see U.S. Open. I want to see MLS
100%.
Cup. I don't want to see Tex.
Me too.
I don't want to see the Copa Tejas, Copa Tejas, Copa Tejas, Copa Tejas, Copa.
Last thing.
What?
Last thing before we go on to the next
wait,
segment.
hold on.
Last thing. Hold on.
All right.
Me too. I want that exact same thing. But
Doesn't seem like it.
But if Copa Tejas is the only thing that we win, then fill it up. Because
Fill
if
it up.
it
Nah.
could, because
Fill it up.
If
Fill
it's
it
the
up.
only thing, if it's
Fill
the
it
only
up.
if it's
thing,
the only
Fill it
thing, then fill it up.
let me
because-
put it this to you.
Go ahead.
6 Copa Tejas or 1 U.S. Open Cup?
Damn, that's
What
a
would you-
really good
What?
one.
No.
That's a
One
really
US
good
Open
one.
Cup.
No,
One
one U.S.
US
Open,
Open
100
Cup.
bro. The fact that you
Look,
thought it was a hard
Austin
decision
FC,
was
look,
crazy.
I have the perfect look.
U.S. Open
Look,
Cup.
we-
US
US
Open
Open
Cup.
Cup.
We win Copa. Let's see. We win
Let-
Copa
bro,
Tejas.
10 U.S. Open, 10 Copa Tejas or 1 MLS Cup.
No, okay,
Come
no.
on,
Hold
one
on
MLS
there.
Cup,
Hold on
come
there.
on.
Come on.
If you give me 10 Copa Tejas, that means that we're pretty good with our Texas team. So it means that we're in a good position.
Come on, bro.
Don't you? 10 Copa Tejas needs a lot more context.
Bro, we
Look,
could win
man,
the Copa Tejas
look.
and not make playoffs,
All right,
bro.
all
Think
right,
You know
all
what? How
right.
about
That's true, that's true.
Win Copa Tejas, make merch, and guys like the guy next to me is gonna buy it. He's gonna buy the Copa Tejas merch. He'll buy it. He'll buy all
He
that.
will, he
He
will,
will buy
he
all that. He'll
will,
buy
he
all that.
will.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro,
Yeah,
he's
let's
got
do
2
it, Austin
closets.
FC.
Normal
Do it.
closet and an Austin FC closet.
I got you,
I
Austin
do
FC. I
actually.
got you.
No. It's
Make
jerseys,
money, make
jerseys,
money.
but it's dominated by us. All right, now, boys, going on to the next segment. We got the lineup thoughts and player ratings. Magic Primo, if you could bring up the lineup, por favor. I think you got football. There you go. Now, looks like the game started with a 4-3-3 with Wolfito at the 10. And we had Alex Ring and Danny Pereira as those like destroyer creatives right there, right? We had Drusi Dior at the 9, which is a bit of a surprise. And then Cascante and Hedges at the CB. I think the left back and the right back is maybe business as usual. No surprise there. Gallagher and Nick Lima. Surprised that Alex Ring had one of the highest ratings for Austin FC. I mean, we were asking for this guy. We wanted Alex Ring back in the lineup, and we got it. Now, boys, I want to get y'all's take on the team that fielded, that took field, the team that Joshua fielded, right? What were your thoughts be when you saw
three
them go
things
out?
that stood out to me in this lineup real quick. Alex Ring coming back. Not only is he back, but he's playing back in the midfield, not playing center back, because this is the first time that he's played this position, I think, the whole season, bro. If I'm not mistaken, maybe in the beginning, maybe before Julio got hurt, but I don't think so. I think he's finally having one game where he's in the midfield where he's been playing for us. Second thing was Emiliano Rigoni coming back from injury.
Yep.
And then third
did
thing,
nothing too.
and then third thing that I noticed was Drusi playing at the number 9 again. To be honest, bro, I want to see Memo start, bro.
Yeah.
I want to see Memo start
I
over
like that.
over Rigoni.
Is that a hot take?
I don't think
No,
so, bro.
not at all.
I mean, if people are listening, maybe you missed the episode where I completely said I'm done with Rigoni, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Rigoni, he has to play because it's an embarrassment that he's a DP player and he's making that much money. He's gonna have to play, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But if it were up to me, I would have Memo starting over him. Hopefully Zardes and Maxi, one of them can get fit, but Drusi needs to go back on that 10, and we need a proper number 9.
Yeah, 100%. Drusi at that 9, he had no shots last night.
Yeah, it's not. It's
0 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you click on Drusi Primo? Is that an option here? Oh, never mind. I don't think. Oh, it does bring up his stats of last night. So minutes played 85,
shots,
0
bro?
goals, 0 assists, 0 shots,
0 chances created, bro.
0 chances
Yeah,
created
you should.
with a 76% pass accuracy.
Yeah,
Now,
he needs to go back on that 10, bro.
There goes the MVP right there, right?
but that's him in a position where he's not
There's
used to.
our
So
captain right
you
there.
can't knock him on that.
That's our captain right
You
there.
can't knock him on that. This is not a position that
Can
he
you
usually
knock him
plays.
on wanting
Clown.
to get on
That's-
getting
that
subbed
guy
out
is a
5
clown.
minutes for the game ended,
He
bro?
was struggling with a bit of an injury
But
because he
what
was hobbling.
I've seen on X or Twitter or whatever that
Uh-huh.
he's good. He's good.
I think Josh Wolf in the press conference did say that he was
He's gonna
good.
have. Bro, I didn't like that. I didn't like. I didn't like him getting subbed out. If he has an injury, I get it, but it didn't seem like it, bro.
That's, I guess, Drusi 2023 season, man. I mean, it's not been perfect for my G Drusi. Last season was an absolute fairy tale. I mean, this is a complete opposite of what we had with him last season. Now, we had the midfield of Rigoni, Owen Wolf, and Ethan Finley. Just real quick, a couple seconds on Owen Wolf. At the 10, I did not like Owen. He did have a shot. We're going to talk about that in the match highlights right now. But Owen last night, I mean, just another Owen performance, I guess you could say. Bali, any words on that?
I mean, the lineup wasn't bad. You know, I like the lineup. But I just think that the players just have no confidence right now. And they're just dead. Like I said, I tweeted about it. The team is dead. It's dead. You know? And I agree with B. You know, I really want to see Memo come back in.
Yeah.
I mean, Memo had a chance.
Yeah.
You know, he had if he was a little bit faster, he could have taken off and maybe scored for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rigoni, I mean, another poor game. I mean,
Finley, thoughts on Ethan?
Finley had an okay game, but he wasn't his normal self like he usually is. But he had an okay game. And then you have Danny again.
I feel like every game.
Danny needs to, honestly, I think he needs to grow up. I mean, he is a kid, but you're a professional now, bro. I mean, we need you. Like, literally, you don't play, we're going to struggle.
And I think on that, bro, too, is like, it's not, he's known for these Reds now, bro.
Yeah, it's happened.
This is his thing now.
This is his thing now. And look, when he got it red at the beginning, I remember we were like, hey, bro, it's a learning process. But
Yes.
2, 3.
And you can
bro.
tell that he's been kind of frustrated. Like, Danny, he's been playing in a way that he's kind of like.
Has he been
a little
carrying Owen?
reckless.
Has he been carrying Owen?
Nah, I mean, Owen
I
has his
think-
moments
yeah,
too, bro.
yeah.
Okay.
Owen has his moments too.
Okay. So
I
then-
wouldn't say carrying.
So why is Danny frustrated?
It's just, I think that's just
I'm not sure.
his
man.
style of play. He likes
I
to be
think-
aggressive, bro.
I think overall, just the team all around is just very frustrated and very, very, very upset and very down right now. And I think that it's taking a toll on the team.
Clear red, by the way. I mean, double yellow.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
for sure. You can't even defend it. You can't even defend it. Danny should have gotten up and just ran to the locker room to take that early shower because that was a blatant double yellow,
I mean,
blatant red.
I wonder in halftime, someone told him, "Hey, Danny, you have a yellow card. Like,
Now,
be careful second half, bro."
for sure that was communicated
was that
to
told
him.
to him?
For sure that was
Do you think so?
communicated to him. Now there's more criticism on that. Josh Wolf subs out Alex Ring in minute 62 and leaves Danny Pereira. Danny Pereira gets that double yellow minute 67. If you're Josh Wolf, why not take out Danny Pereira? He's the hothead young kid on a yellow. He's done this before. Leave Ring.
I wouldn't put that
Leave
on
Ring.
Wolf, bro. Come on, you don't
Leave Ring.
Yeah,
That's game
But
management,
at
brother.
Wolf-
That's game management,
bro. At
bro.
Wolf, you think Wolf is thinking Danny can get another yellow, bro?
He's done it before.
He's done it before,
Yeah.
but
It's a
possibility.
I think that's harsh.
possibility.
To
It's a
put it on-
pattern.
I think that's harsh to put it on. I mean, how,
Gotcha.
Wolf can't read the future, bro.
Honestly, Ring was very upset.
Also,
when
we
he
love
went
Danny.
red.
Danny
Ring was upset.
Bro, Danny, if not Juicy, Danny is our best player, bro. Our best
Yeah, he
youth
really
player,
is.
bro. Is he not?
Yes.
He is, bro. And a lot of people are coming out, and this is normal, obviously. Don't X or Twitter or whatever. It's full of these crazy tweets about, I'll get him out of here. No, bro. Danny Pereira is, if not the best player, or a youth best player in the squad. He's the future for us, 100%.
Yes.
But we get it. This is becoming a trend with him. These red cards, these silly yellow cards, bro. It's becoming a trend. But
And you have to call it out.
and you have to call it out.
Call it out.
You know, but he is what he is for us. And
Because after that red card, it really left us in a tough spot. And you could see here, this is the passing sequence network or whatnot. This is available on MLSsoccer.com. It shows you, who has the ball and is like just holding on to it, creating chances. You can see this is the double yellow right here. And after that, Dallas takes full control. The last 30 minutes were all Dallas. I mean, we did have that chance.
And the last thing on Danny, don't forget, I think there's some statistics came out that he is the best player in the league when it comes to tackles avoided, dribbles. I mean,
Yes.
Kid
has talent.
Kid has
He
talent.
has
Special.
talent, but
He
these
is
red
special.
cards, this can't be continue to become a
He is
pattern,
special.
bro.
100%.
This
Yeah, he is
can't.
special.
What's the point of you doing all this good stuff for us? That you're a great player if you're gonna put us in these situations.
Look at that, 90% pass accuracy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what Danny does. Like Danny's up there. He just has to clean it up, and hopefully that's one thing that comes with age,
In-
Yeah,
maturity. But it's been 1, 2, 3. Was
Yeah,
this
it's
4 or
been-
5
I-
now?
I,
Come
I think
on.
it's 3 or 4, bro.
So
But I mean, look, we're back at it again quick. You're listening to this episode. It'll come out Monday, and we got a game on Wednesday against Seattle. Not
he's
only
not
that,
gonna play though.
Yeah, he won't
he's
be
not
there.
gonna play.
He
Not
won't
only
be there.
that, we're at home.
Yeah.
What I want to see against Seattle, and I don't know if I'm jumping your
good,
rundown
you good.
here, bro. But in Seattle, look, Danny's not gonna play. Obviously, Wolf is gonna fall into that position next to Ring.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully, Zardes came in, so he saw some minutes.
Yeah.
So Drusy comes back at the 10. Zardes starts at the 9. Get Memo in for Rigoni, and let's run it back against Seattle. That's what I see in the lineup, bro. Next
Tough, Rigoni, tough, mate, tough.
Bro,
Now,
Rigoni,
Let's spend with me one more minute on the center back partnership. I want to talk about Matt Hedges and Julio Cascante, who just surprised me at the very end of the game. Where just Matt Hedges doesn't even attempt to go for the ball. He doesn't even jump. Cascante is hugging Tafari, and he's just trying to pull him down, hugging him. And in the end, Tafari still gets his hops up, and Cascante just makes one of the weirdest jump attempts that I've ever seen, and he gets like 6 inches off of the ground. Tafari just absolutely dunks on Julio, and that absolutely hurts me to see Cascante just go down again like that. I guess
I wouldn't say
as
dunk,
a
bro.
center back.
I wouldn't say dunk.
Mate, this was a
cleverly.
dunk. This was a dunk.
He kind of just cleverly
Look at this. Okay, look at this. Dunk. That's a dunk.
Dunk is when you jump like you
This
run
is
at
a
him.
dunk. This is the equivalent of a slam dunk in soccer. This is unequivalent,
bro.
mate. Now, there was something else that happened with Matt Hedges. That's the reason why I want to spend just 1 minute on him, and I want to get y'all's take. Are fans making too much out of it?
Hard.
Are they making a big deal out of the fact that Matt Hedges walked out of Toyota Stadium, I think that's what it's called, Frisco Stadium, whatever, with a Dallas jersey? He went into the tunnel, into the locker room with a jersey that he swapped with one of his old teammates, most likely. The video did make it onto Twitter. The Where's TV account quote tweeted and said absolutely embarrassing, which got a lot of traction and made some folks say, hey, this is a bit of an overreaction. Players do this all the time. But I want y'all's takes on it, starting off with Yubi.
Yeah.
How did you feel about Matt Hedges, swapping that jersey and wearing it all the way into the locker room?
Obviously, he shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have worn it. He's a professional. He's been in the league for a while. He knows he's gonna start some stuff.
That's the video right there.
He knows people are gonna talk. People are gonna record him. He's gonna start some shit that is easily avoidable by just not wearing the shirt. Just throw it on your shoulder.
Throw it on your shoulder
and then walk out. It's not like he didn't know. Oh, I'm shocked. Why are people tripping? No, bro. You know people are gonna trip. You know it is. But getting that out of the way, to me personally, I don't really care, bro. He's a Dallas legend. He's got the most appearances for them as a center back or something like that. So there's connection there for him in Dallas. I see what he did on the field. You kind of brought up his name in that last minute goal, bro. I don't think he is at no fault. He jumped, but it just wasn't enough. But what he jumped like an extra 2 feet, I don't think he would have got to that ball. I think he played his ass off for us in this game. So I'm not really too tripping about it, bro. Some fans can trip, and I get it. I get why they are. Look
at this right here. We had Brad. Shout out my G Brad. Brad was the one that had one of those first takes. He goes on to say, if this bothers y'all, you need to toughen up. This stuff happens all over the world. Part of the game. Vanilla, who was at the watch party, shout out my G. He goes on to say, worry about the loss, not this. Why are the fans finding the smallest problem when the biggest problem was on the field? Can you go up, Primo?
100%.
100%. Shout out, reply.
Okay.
Shout
All right.
out.
We had Leon Esquire, Soy Esquire. He goes on to say, and he adds Anthony Precourt. He says, Anthony Precourt, you need to teach these dudes to have some more respect. That dude is here for a check. Get him out. And then we had LAFCX, an account from LAFC. They go on to say, Matt does not seem happy being traded to ATX. Looks intentional. If we got a new defender and we lost at the last second and he left with the Galaxy jersey, it would literally be the last time we see him on the pitch, LOL, because the fans would utterly reject him. Is that not a fair take?
That's a fair take.
That's a fair take.
But he just got here.
I think my whole thing on this, just real quick, this is where we need to demand respect for our club. That's my whole take on this. This is where we start demanding respect for our club, because this is a guy that, yes, he spent all his time with FC Dallas, and I get that 100%. Pero un poquito de respeto.
Yeah, he knew.
A little bit of respect for the
knew.
badge and our damn colors, bro. Yeah. That's all I'm asking for, respect.
That is true.
And as an Austin FC fan, it's a little bit embarrassing.
I think it was wrong timing, honestly.
It was wrong time, wrong everything.
Yeah.
Wrong
maybe it was his friend's jersey. Maybe
but
it's a buddy of his.
Throw it over your shoulder.
Yeah,
throw it over your shoulder. No problem. But wearing it.
I get it, bro.
Second thing on that. You absolute sicko. Wearing a sweaty ass jersey? That's weird too, man.
I honestly liked it.
Bali had one around his neck.
It is what it is, man.
I honestly liked it, and I hope he keeps it, and maybe goes back to Dallas next season.
Me too.
I honestly hope that Julio joins them also. Drop him, because another mistake.
Yeah, another one.
He needs to be dropped. I'm sorry. Josh needs to have the balls.
Leo is
has
coming
the balls
up.
to drop a player.
Leo
and
is
I think
also
Julio needs to be dropped.
Leo is also right there. He actually did make the bench on this one.
And I think he should start against Seattle.
Oh, look at this one. Michelle from Graco Ops, they say, nah, that's a slap in the face to the entire fan base and especially to those of us who traveled. There's a time and place for all that kind of stuff, and this was absolutely not it.
y'all are kind of shifting me. I kind of didn't really care. I mean, but now hearing all the fans hearing,
the fans are upset. It's wrong timing, G. You know, if we were winning right now, nobody would care about this.
That's true.
You know,
but right now we are pissed. We are mad. Everything that we see, it's making us. But we're toxic right now. We're toxic.
One thing though, this isn't the biggest problem.
It's not.
It's not the biggest problem.
The fans are upset and they're gonna bring it up.
Also, is he not a veteran of this league, bro?
Yes.
Is he not? Is he a youngin?
He should know.
What's going on here,
He's
bro?
not a youngin.
Exactly. You know what you're doing, bro.
There's cameras everywhere.
You know. Why, bro? Why? Yeah. Just throw it over your shoulder and walk out.
I was also talking to my GE from the North End Pod, and he was saying that he was really cool with it. You know, like that shit happens in like sports. You know, I mean, I think you can have both takes. I think you could be like, whatever, man, because there's also bigger things.
I'm moving on quick.
There's bigger fish to fry.
I care less about it.
Tomorrow, wake up.
Nick Turner, what does he say? Nick always has some really good takes. He says, it's okay to trade jerseys with old teammates or whatever, but you don't walk off wearing it. Just hold it and walk off. Talk about lack of self-awareness unless this was intentional for some reason. Facts. I don't know. I mean, the guy's making $900K here. He's making bank. Yeah. He wanted to leave Toronto. He wanted to come back to Texas. So he's back in Texas, and to me, it showed where he truly wants to be. That's all.
I hope someone replied king behavior, to be honest.
He's a FC Dallas fan. Look at his ad. Yeah, but all right, boys. Now getting into a few match highlights. I won't spend too much time on it. I want to do
highlights?
I want to do these match highlights as rapid fire because we are coming towards the closing of the Top Flight podcast tonight. Minute 15. Ring with an early chance, but it's easily saved. Austin was cooking early on. That was a play. Alex Ring got a shot on the left. He shoots it. Ball is easily saved. Minute 44. Danny Pereira gets his first yellow card after a weird challenge on Ariola after he gets dispossessed. Now, this one was kind of weird. This was Danny's first yellow. This was weird because it almost looks like Paul Ariola throws his hips and his butt into Danny Pereira's path, and Danny Pereira obviously has to trip him up because Paul just throws his butt into him, trying to looking for that contact. The referee interprets it as maybe Danny Pereira trying to stop the flow of play. They were in an attacking position, so maybe I understand that. But to me, it was very manufactured by Paul Ariola, Danny Pereira's first yellow card. Now, minute 50, this was something that B was very surprised with because, I mean, everybody was like, whoa, Ethan Finley at the watch party yesterday.
Oh, the Chilena.
Minute 50. Finley Chilena. It goes just wide. Matt Hedges heads the ball to Ethan Finley after a bit of a bounce. Nick Lima bounces it in. Hedges bounces it to Ethan Finley. And he does something crazy. I feel like every game, Ethan Finley is getting younger and younger and younger. The curious case of Benjamin Button. No lie. I mean, every game, he's just doing something that a guy at his age doesn't really do anymore. Like there was a moment, there was a time whenever Owen Wolf played that beautiful ball to him. I'm forgetting what game it is, but he absolutely beats his mark. And his mark is probably 6 or 7 years younger than him.
You're praising the attempt.
I'm praising the attempt, 100%.
Because he missed that motherfucker, bro.
He did miss it.
Like he made it.
Yes, I'm talking like he made it, but I praised the attempt. I praised the creativity because that's something that we're lacking.
He made good contact. It just he couldn't direct it towards goal. But yeah, I mean,
take on that. Anything? B kind of saying they made good contact. Am I maybe hyping it up too much?
Yeah, you're just kissing his butt. That's what you're doing. Yeah.
He made good contact,
nothing
bro.
Special.
He made good contact. I'm trying to
contact.
I'm trying to back your age, but he missed it, bro, and it was. He made good contact.
Hey, look at that Wolf trending.
Yeah,
Wolf is
trending.
Why? Wolf trends after every game.
I wonder why.
Also, to keep it real at the watch party, they would show Wolf.
Yes,
and
everyone.
The bar was boo.
So there was one moment where the camera was on him for a little longer than it should, and it was boo. It was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Minute 55. Rigoni picks up the loose ball in the Dallas area. It was like a poor pass that he picks up. He intercepts. He finds Alex Ring, who intelligently just boom, real quick. Don't even think about it. He finds Owen Wolf, who has acres of space. Maybe not acres, but he has room, and he takes a nice shot, a rocket shot. But unfortunately, he just centers it so much, it goes right at the keeper, and the keeper just puts his fists up, and it goes out. But Owen Wolf, if that ball would have gone anywhere with more direction, maybe to the keeper's right, Owen Wolf's left, that would have been a banger, dude. Banger. And that was one of the only chances that we really had.
Same thing with all these shots, bro, with the Ring shot. So soft, he passes right to the keeper. Wolf, he's focusing on getting power behind the ball. He's not really thinking of placement. Same thing with the Finleys. So he's just trying to make good contact. He's not trying to direct it towards goal. So all these little things you could just tell it needs that little extra.
Bro, this guy kills me. Wait, go up, primo. El Andrew, el Kevin Paredes fan.
Bro, he's fucking hilarious,
me,
bro.
He's so funny sometimes.
Andrew Ballon d'Or change. What? That's a long ass name, bro.
Andrew Ballon d'Or. He's Kevin Paredes' biggest fan, apparently.
Okay.
But all right, boys, moving forward. minute 60. Yeah, look, there he is.
Funny account,
Funny.
bro.
The
Funny
number one
account.
Kevin Paredes fan, biggest account on U.S. national team Twitter. All stats are real. No need to fact check them. Fair? That sounds good.
Sure.
All right, minute 60. Dallas gets really close on this one with a curling shot, but Stuver does what he does, and he makes a great save. Now, at this point, at the pub, I was just going off, Stu! And everybody was kind of looking at me like, what is this guy doing? You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the hell is this guy?
Nah, you were out of pocket, bro.
I was out of pocket?
You were out of pocket, bro. You were yelling Stu like a madman for everything. Bro, there was a free kick where the Dallas shot went over the bar. And you get Stu, like, you were out of pocket with that.
I was overdoing it. My fault.
You were out of pocket with that.
But Stuver does make a great save with his left hand. Shout out to Andrew Stuver. Let's see. We have minute 67. Now, this was tough because this is when Danny receives the double yellow. He gets his red card and he is sent off. He was seen protesting it. Now that we saw the footage of the foul, nothing to protest. Take an early shower, Danny Pereira. Hopefully you learn from this. Hopefully this one you actually learn from it, my G, Danny Pereira.
The charm,
Third time, maybe
Third
fourth.
time, maybe fourth.
Maybe fourth, but Danny Pereira. So the thing is, I'm not mad at Danny. I'm mad at the fact that we're so dependent on him that when he's not on the field, it sucks for us. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Danny. I love Danny. Yeah.
I love Danny.
Bro, we said this last year, or maybe, we said this last year. Is like, where I'm shocked of how important Danny. I mean, look,
Yes.
good, right? I love
the face
Danny.
of the club now.
It's just
the face of the
he
club.
was so important for us, bro.
Yeah.
He's a big part of this club, bro.
Bali, any thoughts on Danny's second yellow? I know you're a big Danny stan, but you were giving him some criticism at the beginning of the pod.
Embarrassing. It's time to grow up. Honestly, time to grow up. You know, it's been a couple incidents, and can't be doing that.
The fans did have a bit of a poke at Danny at the pub. They were saying, oh, but this ain't Zilker FC.
Yeah.
You know, they were
exactly.
you know, they were poking
Stuff like
at
that,
him.
man.
They were
You're a
poking at him.
professional.
Also that.
Stuff like that. You're.
Also that.
We didn't talk about that.
We didn't, but
We didn't talk about that.
I don't think he might. I don't think he might not understand how important he is to us, and that he is a professional player. And stuff needs to change, you know.
100%.
He's learning, bro.
He's learning.
Of course,
and
he's
age,
learning.
he's a baller, bro.
He's
a baller,
bro. And man, you have Europe all over you, man. You'll be in Europe soon. Just put in the work.
Is this one
Stuff
of the,
like this is gonna hurt that.
Is this one of the last things Danny Pereira has to clean up in order to be a candidate for Europe?
100%.
Okay.
100%. He's Europe bound.
100%.
You see it?
Yeah, of course. You were the one that called it out from the get go.
A long time ago, I call out a lot of stuff.
You even called. Remember when you said "Loan Redes now"? It'll be for his own good.
Yeah.
You remember that
Yeah.
that take? That was a good take.
I even said loan Johan Romagna. Huh, where is he? Oh, where is he at? Oh, on loan.
And
He's-
that's
he's
way
in a-
better for him.
Yeah, he's in a Copa
having great-
Libertadores
he's in Copa
quarterfinal.
Libertadores,
He's
güey.
happy.
Also, they played. I wonder if
I
they won.
think they played. Yeah, Primo, if you could
Hopefully,
see him
bring
go
up
to-
hopefully,
Olympias
I'm happy
or
for Johan.
Olympia.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
I want to see him happy. Hopefully, he leaves after this season.
Who? After
Johan Romagna.
Johan.
Oh,
I think he has. He somebody close to him told me that.
I feel a lot of people leave.
There's beef with him and Wolf, so.
Somebody close to him told me he has another year on his contract because that's one of the
Oh,
weird
they
contracts.
lost. They lost 2-0.
Yeah,
But is that first leg?
That's first leg 2-0.
Contra
they'll bounce back.
Fluminense?
They'll bounce back.
Yeah.
Ooh, nah, it's gonna be a tough. one.
Johan started that game too.
He did.
Yeah. Go to the lineups. Other
He did?
one.
He did.
yeah, he did.
On that Romagna.
Hey,
Dang, a
man,
back
he's-
five way?
He's starting
Yeah,
in a Libertadores game.
For
Hey,
quarterfinals.
He looks so fit, way.
hey, that's big, man. I'm happy for him.
Now, criticism for Johan here, though. There were some people on the LDR Slack group that are upset with Romagna. They're like, bro, why couldn't you be this fit coming into our season? Why wait until right now, September, August, July, to be at the tip-top shape? You know, we need this at the beginning, preseason. And that's what Wolf was very critical on.
Yeah.
His fitness coming into the season.
He took his off season way too off season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diego, I think Diego was also one of those guys.
Yeah.
Now, all right, boys, moving on forward to one of the next highlights or whatever you want to call it. 95. Memo breaks away with the ball. He cuts back and finds John Gallagher, who takes a shot that gets deflected, and unfortunately, it hits the crossbar. Now, B, you caught this on the Wales TV Instagram story.
Yeah.
The room got quiet for half a second, and then, bro, it was so close. But moving forward just a couple seconds, Lunkovic, he goes to the corner, tries to waste some time, doesn't get the corner kick, and then moments later, minute 97, I think it was Marco Farfan, he crosses in the ball, and Tafari out jumps Hedges and Cascante. Just like you said, cheeky little backheader. Stuver gets beat as well. Could Stuver have done better there? Some fans were saying that. And Dallas wins it with literally the last touch of the game. Literally.
Yeah.
So, what was your thoughts on that little bit of sequence there? Because it happened so quick. I mean, we went from almost scoring to getting scored on.
Yeah, I was pissed at Adam for trying to waste time, bro. Obviously, hindsight, it sucks because we were, 3-4 seconds away from a dub. Maybe
from a tie.
From a tie. Yeah, bro, and that went in, bro. It killed the vibe, bro.
Destroyed us.
Destroyed the vibe, bro. We, yeah, bro. It was just, goddamn, bro. Everybody was there, bro. It destroyed us, It destroyed us. I mean, I'm trying to think of another loss this season that kind of hit like
that.
This.
Was a gut punch, bro. Bro. Okay, going back to the.
I think St. Louis was probably.
No, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to reference. I was talking to E, like I said earlier, from the North End Pod. Shout out my GE, baby E, La E, E Stradamus, the E Fashionista, Easy E, whatever, right? E Network, my G. And he was saying that this loss hurt more than St. Louis, and I kind of agree. Because Copa Tejas was at stake. Bragging rights for an in-state rival was at stake. And to lose in the last minute, I mean, I'm a Real Madrid fan. I finally felt like I finally felt like what it's like to be an Atleti fan. Losing in the last second.
Why'd you take his shots?
Losing
like that,
in the
bro?
last second header, I finally felt that pain. And it is hurtful, brother. I think this loss was bigger than St. Louis emotionally. Emotionally. And with this loss, it also sends us into 9th place. We're hanging on by a thread, bro. And if playoffs started today, if the MLS regular season started today, we have to play Dallas. We go to war against Dallas for that 8th seed spot to go into the playoffs. Do you think we'll beat FC Dallas?
No. Nope, not at all. They'll beat us.
Also, the St. Louis game was kind of weird because
St. Louis won't hurt more. Honestly.
You think it hurt more?
Yeah, man. They embarrassed.
But
I mean, it was bad.
It was crazy because we were, bro.
I expected it.
Nah, because
Bad.
look, bro.
I expected it.
St.
Bad.
Louis, bro. Look,
I
it's
did not
different.
expect
Not the
that.
6, but
I
I
did
did
not
expect.
expect
Bro,
I know. I
we,
did
we,
expect
we
that.
couldn't
I
do. We did an episode. We didn't do it in studio, but we had hella chances, bro.
Yes, it could have been 6-6. It could have been 6-6.
6-6. It could have been an insane
12-goal thriller.
It could have been right.
It could have
With
been,
the Dallas
it
game was-
10-3 also.
But with the Dallas game, I think it hurts more, bro, because of the fact that that chance we had it, but man, fuck.
All right, boys. Moving on to the last couple things here on tonight's Top Flight Pod. What's next for Austin FC? The playoff race just got real. Now, Primo, if you could bring up the next games for Austin FC, my G. We have Seattle on Wednesday, New England away September 2nd, Portland at home September 17th.
There's
Thank
a
you,
break
Primo, right there.
between New England and Portland.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's
There's a
a
1
15. There's a 2-week break.
Yeah.
New York Red Bulls away September 20th. The Galaxy comes to Q2 September 24th. I think that's Zach's birthday. And Colorado Rapids away. We're probably going to go to that game September 30th. DC United at home October 4th. Ain't that your birthday?
Yes, it is.
October
actually,
4th. LAFC at home October 7th. Decision Day. San Jose away October 21st. That's going to be an important game. Now, my question for you boys. And Primo, I want to get your take too, mate. Can this team still make the playoffs? We need at least 45 points. Wolf says 48 to be in a safe picture. Now, can you go back to the standings, bro? So we're looking at 45, 48 points. We have 32, so we need about 15 more points. Yeah.
I tell you this, bro. We were from 5th. 2 games later, we're down to 9th.
Yep.
If we can win 2 games on the trot, we could probably go back to 5th, bro. This is the MLS, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
the West is also tough this season.
the West is also, but also the another thing is like, okay, we're looking to bounce back against Seattle at home. Finally, maybe there's a lot of talk about maybe some sort of I don't know,
Yeah.
some sort of
Say it. Say it, mate.
Protest.
or maybe
call it what it is. Call it what it is.
frustration
Call it what it
or whatever. maybe not. Look, I get it, but we need to bounce back against Seattle, bro, right?
Yes.
So maybe we're not going into this game as good fan base wise.
Seattle tied today against Minnesota too.
Seattle is Seattle, bro. And
I like
it sucks.
that. Seattle. I like that.
It sucks that we're trying to get a bounce back, something to spark us, something to get rid of this negativity. When we had 3 weeks off, bro.
Yeah.
We had 3 weeks off. We come back to St. Louis. We come back after 3 weeks off. People come back healthy. Emiliano's coming back healthy to get the most goal scorer in our history. And then to basically lose against Dallas in Frisco. And now we got to play Seattle at home, bro. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, bro. But we need to bounce back.
You referenced that break. St. Louis had a very similar break to us. They also had a group stage exit. They looked like a team that was refreshed. We look like a team that just got out the league. So, like, if we made it to the final, we look gassed. But really good point on that, B. So, Bali, I want to get your take on what we just touched up on, and then we'll get Primo's take. Can this team still make the playoffs? We need at least 45 points. Wolf says, 48. We need about 15 points. We got how many games is that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
9. 9 games left. That's what, 27 points? 9 times 3? 9, 18, 27. 27 points left.
I can't even look ahead that far, bro, to be honest.
27 points, brother. Can we sneak at least 15?
Look, Hernan.
That's half of them, bro.
Can we make playoffs? Yes, we could make playoffs. Do I want to make playoffs, Hernan? No, man.
That's my next question. I guess I could throw it in at you.
Yeah.
If the team makes the playoff, is that reason for Wolf to continue as coach?
No, I like I told you, and I told you this a long time ago. Season's over. Season's been done. I want it to be over already. My focus, I could care less about playoffs. My focus right now, to tell you the truth, my focus right now is on Josh Wolf and to get him out of this club.
Are you going to take part
ASAP.
of the protest coming up on Wednesday? Do you know anything on that?
I
you
know
can share?
I know a couple stuff that I will not be sharing because it is stuff that's work in progress. But
so this is something serious.
It's not like I told you before, people used to laugh at me, remember?
Yes, I do
Should
remember.
laugh
I
at
was
me.
there.
It's not just little old
I
me
still
in the
laugh at
corner.
you.
It's not just little old me in the corner anymore. It's people aren't afraid anymore to talk. And we're done. We're tired. I'm done with this.
Now we had somebody on the space last night say that yesterday before the players boarded the team bus or whatever, that they went to greet some of the fans that were there waiting for them, and one Austin FC, they didn't name this player. They said that one Austin FC player told the fans that you can blame this on Wolf. Quote, you can blame this one on Wolf.
Whoa.
Yeah.
A lot of
I-
speculation.
I-
A lot of
I-
speculation. I get it.
Someone actually told me that
that.
too, but I mean, we don't know if it's true, if it's not true. We
have 3 people confirm
Yeah.
the exact same story.
So we don't know. Like, I remember. I mean, I think it was about 2 months ago when I was sitting here, next to you and my GB, and I said, you lose the locker room, you lose your job. And
Yeah, I do remember that.
And what you were like, relax, Bali, relax. You lose the locker room, you lose your job. And to me,
That's fair.
I
That's
see
a fair
friction.
shot.
I see players being subbed off, mad, upset.
Ring
I see-
with the comment. You saw
You
ring
see,
with the comment.
Ring gets subbed off, says something to Drusi. Drusi subs off,
Half hug.
half hugs Wolf. It's just, to me, it looks like there's friction. Something's going on. Something's going on behind the scene, or something went on already behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Okay. Primo, anything you want to add, mate? Obviously, I asked Bali those questions. Can this team still make the playoffs? And obviously, if Wolf makes the playoffs, he's going to be able to add to his resume. Hey, I got Austin FC to playoffs back-to-back. If I'm not mistaken, in the MLS, making it to playoffs back-to-back, that's something positive on your resume.
Add it to your resume.
Add it to your resume.
Making playoffs to add it to your
But
resume.
think
building
of
a
the league.
Add
resume.
it to your
He's
resume.
building a
No,
resume.
but think of the league that we're in, MLS. Making the playoffs is considered a huge achievement in MLS. That's like making top 4. That's like making top 4, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Oh, God, bro. You know what,
I don't know, bro. I think
Making MLS playoffs
I would
could
flip
be
it around.
compared to making top 4 in Europe.
I would flip it around. Now that they added another spot, bro, I think if you don't make playoffs, you're just
That's a fair shot.
garbage.
Let's
You know what I
let-
mean?
let's
Just
let
because you
Mike
make
do
it, I wouldn't say, oh, that's big. But if you don't make it, I think
a
that's
fair
a
shot.
bigger
That's
deal.
a fair shot. I think I'm wrong on that
Yeah.
comparison. I think I made it more. I think I need to make it more exclusive if I'm going to compare it to top 4, because top 4 is a serious thing.
Yeah.
It is. Primo, go ahead, mate. I need to hear your take.
The way I'm seeing it right now, we got to take care of our home games. We gotta take care of
That's
business
true.
at our home games. I think right now between these two games, Seattle and New England, I would rather win the Seattle game, and then I wouldn't even care about this result right here
That's a good point.
because we have that break right after, and this is an Eastern team, so they're not taking away points from us, and it doesn't
That's a good
disrupt
shout.
our table.
That's a good shout.
And then after that, like I said, just take care of business at home, and I think we're good.
That's
Primo
the thing.
going
That's
off.
no,
Primo
but that's
going off.
but that's the thing, Primo. We take care of games at home. We play Seattle. There's gonna be like, well, I don't know what there's gonna be, but what? Some moment of silence, some fan frustration, there's some signs. What kind of push is that gonna help the players? The Wolf is like,
This is what I've been told.
We're
You know what I'm
tired. We're
saying?
tired to be.
This-
We're
this-
tired to be. We're
okay,
tired to be.
okay,
We're
bro. But
tired,
if we're
man.
trying to make a playoffs push, Primo
Yeah.
has a great
I
point.
don't
We gotta
care
take
about
care.
playoffs.
Bro,
Who cares
listen.
about playoffs?
We gotta take
That's a
care
good
of games
point.
at home. Primo has a badass point.
Who cares
But
about
if
playoffs?
the fans are gonna show their frustration with Wolf or whatever, with signs, with silence, that's not the kind of vibe that we need if we're gonna try to make a push
The
for
players
playoffs.
need the support, is what you're
We
saying.
need the support, bro.
Who cares about playoffs?
A lot of people.
that's
Why do?
not
What
the
push
right
do
thing
you
to say.
want? A push for what?
Playoffs.
To go first round and be embarrassed? Is that what you want?
We don't
Do you
know.
want to? You want
We
to? You
don't
want to
know.
get slapped
We
again
don't
3-0?
know. We
We
don't
don't
You
know.
don't know.
We don't
You-
know, mate.
You,
We don't know,
what have
mate.
you? What have you been seeing the last 2 weeks? The past 2 weeks? What have you been seeing? What have you been seeing?
It's
Bro.
been 4 losses.
Yeah.
If you count Leagues Cup.
Yeah, it's
Bro.
been
I
seven.
know. I know.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
you
there.
want to think
it's
about
been
you?
7 goals.
It's
Look
been
at
more than 7.
Look at that table. Look at the Western Conference table, mate. In 2 games, we went from 5th to 9th. We win 2 games, we go from 9th back to 5th and 4th, bro. It's the MLS. We can come down to it where we have 4 games left in the season and still be making a playoff push,
Okay,
bro.
yeah, we make playoffs. Okay, what are we gonna do in playoffs?
Bro, it's a
What are we
different.
going
It's a
to do?
It's a
different.
different
game.
animal. It's a
It's
different
different-
animal.
what's a
It's
different animal?
It's
The
a different
playoffs
game.
is a
The
different
playoffs
animal
is a
because
different-
everybody wakes up. The players
Everybody
wake
wakes up. Oh, so the players are just gonna. So Rigoni, Rigoni is gonna turn into prime Rigoni. Yeah, Drucci's is gonna turn into 2022 Rigoni.
I don't
Yeah,
like
MVP Rigoni.
You
Bro,
get what I'm
give us
saying,
a
right?
shot. Yes,
you
bro.
get what
Give
I'm
us a
saying.
shot,
Give us a
bro.
shot.
I want to be invited to
real,
the party,
man.
mate.
It's done.
I want to be invited
It's
to
done.
the party.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I want to
I
go
hate
to
make
the
the
party.
I
playoffs.
hate that I
Make
was
the
right. I
playoffs.
hate
It's
that
like-
I was right.
It's like saying being a team like Sheriff. Remember Sheriff?
Yeah,
Sheriff. Okay, it's like saying why make Champions League if we're just gonna have a group exit? No,
you got to make it.
you gotta make it in. You look at what Ajax. Ajax had the famous run to the damn, what was it, semi-final? Final?
We just got to
You
make
know
it
what
the
I'm saying?
party, bro.
Make it to the
Vale.
party.
Look, bro.
Vale,
Look,
Vale.
no, it's fine. Look,
I'ma
look.
tell
you-
You can believe. Look,
I'ma
at this
kill him.
point,
I'ma
at
kill
this
him with
point,
Kill him, kill him,
believe,
kill him,
believe
kill
what you
him.
want to believe. You
Kill
know,
him.
do whatever you want. Believe what you want to believe. I'm staying in my lane. You stay in your
Question
lane.
for you.
That's all I
question
care
for you
about.
and question for the podcast. Question for the community. What's more embarrassing, making the playoffs and having the first round exit, or not making playoffs?
Bro,
What's
I'm
more
embarrassed
embarrassing?
already.
What's
I've been
more
embarrassed.
Bro, what's more- answer the
I've been,
question,
I've been
mate.
embarrassed.
What's more embarrassing?
I've been embarrassed all season. I could care less.
Yeah,
honestly.
we've gone
I
through
could
some
care less.
embarrassing ass.
What-
You know
okay,
what's the
let's-
most
you
embarrassing?
We've been embarrassed all season. I
It
could
would
care
be
less.
obviously more embarrassing to not make playoffs. But the embarrassment that we've went through with Champions Leagues and U.S. Open, and this is the season of embarrassment, bro.
Season of injuries as well.
But
Which
I
is-
think the embarrassment tops that, bro. I think this is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
tough. It's tough.
But we gotta make playoffs, bro.
100%.
make
100%.
playoffs, bro.
Primo, one of the last things on the Top Flight Pod, the same question, mate. I mean, what's more embarrassing, not making the playoffs or making the playoffs and getting knocked out first round?
What's more embarrassing,
Yeah.
I think, is not making playoffs.
Not making it, 100%. Make the party.
My answer for that is who cares? Who cares about that?
What do you mean?
Worry about
The goal.
worry about the bigger picture, and the bigger picture that we have to worry about is the off season, bro. This season is done. Acabado.
Okay,
Bye.
I get it.
Adios.
I get it, man.
You know.
I get it. But that's a bridge that we're getting to.
Yeah, we're not.
That's
there
a
yet,
bridge
brother.
that we're getting to. The off season is not
Bro,
tomorrow.
we've been past that bridge.
No, you're not.
We've
you're
been
not-
past
you're
that
not-
bridge.
You don't get what I'm
It's
saying.
been done.
You seen
We
it? Okay,
haven't.
have you seen an episode of Dora? You seen an episode of Dora?
I know every single episode. Go.
Okay, of Dora the
Oh,
Explorer.
man.
Whenever Dora wants to get to the castle, she has to go through the bridge.
She
She
needs
has
to.
to go through the woods.
She needs to call maps first.
She has to
Yeah.
call maps,
Yeah.
and I'm the map,
Yeah.
right?
And who's the map? Josh Wu. Yes.
no, okay,
hold
How's
on.
that
We're-
going? We're
hold
all
on,
over
hold
the
on.
place.
We're lost.
Yeah, we're lost.
But what I'm
You know
saying,
what, man?
what I'm saying is, we got to get through this playoff race, this playoff fight, this
H's
dog
boots.
fight, right? And then we get to the off season. Because you can't tell me season is over. Focus on the off season, but we still got this challenge ahead of us, bro. This is a goal. This is a goal that we set out at the beginning of the season, and making playoffs is a goal that we need to accomplish to reach.
Yep. Facts. Facts. Let's make playoffs.
Make playoffs.
Let's make playoffs.
What time do I see y'all next week? Because I'm out of here, man.
Next Sunday.
I'm out of here, man. I'm out
You're
of here.
leaving?
I'm done.
So,
I'm out of here.
hold on.
I'm walking out, bro. I'm honest.
Let me
No.
just close out.
I'm done.
You know what?
I'm done.
Bro, let him. Let him.
I'm done.
You know what?
Bro, we gotta make
with
playoffs,
this,
tired of holding
with
you.
this
Go.
stupidity. I'm done with this fake hype.
Fake.
You know, this
Fake.
lying to the fans. You know, keep it fucking
The
real,
false
man.
hope.
And you know it.
The false hope.
You might call it that.
Bro,
I say.
we're
I
still
say
gotta make
being-
playoffs. Oh, you good
being
there, bro?
real. I'm being real.
good there,
I'm
bro?
being real. You are lying to yourself, man. You're lying to yourself.
You just enjoy pain.
Alright.
You just enjoy pain.
Thank you
Get outta
everybody
here,
for
bro.
joining us
Get
for
outta
this
here, bro.
episode. Sorry for the abrupt ending. We're gonna cut it right here. Just shy of one episode. Did he just slam the door?
Fuck the guy.
It's not
Meet
even
him in
his
the parking
house,
lot.
bro. He's slamming doors.
What the hell, dude?